Hey guys, Darth here, back with part 16 of our, or 16? Or was it 17? 16 of our Skyrim Remastered playthrough. So, last time, what did we do? I know one thing that we did was we saw some, oh, there we go, I know an easy way of doing this. So, we did a couple of Daedric quests, if memory serves. Yes, we did. We did a couple of Daedric quests. One of them is we got the staff, and we met Sanguine. We got that fancy staff that's not that good, but it's super cool looking. We helped Meridia, and we got her beacon back to her temple, and all is well for her. And we got Dawnbreaker, the super fancy sword, which is also cool. And now we have Jarl Balgruuf's children, and apparently they're being strange. And so we are going to look into that. And let's see. So yeah, so that's something that we have on our list. And otherwise, I mean, that's mostly it. So lots of good stuff, essentially. And I guess I do have Dawnbreaker equipped. We also saw some super freaky kinky stuff as in that weird castle dungeon that we saw. And that was something else that we did. Anyway, we could start off doing something a little bit smaller. Locate Valdir, or however you pronounce his name. Locate his hunting party. Suppose we'll hop straight in and do that. And happy Monday. Hope you guys had a fantastic weekend. I know I did. Mine was pretty good. And of course this week is another big week because it is Thanksgiving here in the States. So all madness is breaking loose as the holiday is coming up. And so we'll talk more about my upload schedule for Thanksgiving and whatnot. Probably either Tuesday or Wednesday. Something like that. But we're not going to worry about it today. And that's basically it. Okay, so let's see. The hunting party. Where was Homeboy's hunting party? Over here. Beautiful. Okay, then let's go to... Yeah, let's go to this cavern. And then we'll go east from there. East from there. So, I've actually been playing a lot of Skyrim, honestly. And it's funny, too, because... So, it's something that I've wanted to do forever. And I finally got into modding. So I've actually been playing modded Skyrim, and I finally got into doing that, and I wanted to do it for a long time, but it always seemed like a giant venture to get into, and so then I decided not to, and it was always some sort of issue. So I finally did it, though, and let me tell you, it's awesome. And so I've been playing the snot out of that. So now the issue, of course, is that when I go back to vanilla, I'm confused as to what I'm doing or where I am or why. Now, the one thing that I was worried about, which ended up not being an issue, is I was a little worried about, like, is going back and playing vanilla gonna seem boring or lame? And now that I've done it, honestly, no. It's still super fun, and it doesn't feel any less. There is certain things that, of course, there's a lot that's different. I have a lot of super cool mods for new armors and tattoos and skin, and different like, skin remasters and HD remasters and all this other stuff. But it doesn't actually affect that. So that's awesome. The bigger issue is I have a hard time remembering what I did last time or what armor I'm wearing or what perks I'm going for, that type of thing. So something I've realized is obviously we've helped despite the fact that I'm wearing Imperial armor, there's an Imperial camp right ahead, and obviously we won the war already, so they're going to attack us on sight. And one of them is going to be, I'm pretty sure he still counts as essential. So that's unfortunate. So at first I thought about going werewolf and then charging into the camp. And we would get some good experience that way, but I'm also worried about locating the hunting party while I was all werewolf-fied. You know what I mean? I was also a little bit worried about that. And I'm still on the fence. I'm still deciding on whether I should go in as a werewolf or not. Let's not chance it. Because if the hunting party, if I got too close as a werewolf, and I would be worried if they'd be pissed off and attacked me.
Be on your way. Move along.
Imperial business.
Step aside, citizen. Citizen, I'm warning. Your presence is interfering with Imperial business. Be gone. You have been warned.
This is none of your concern, citizen.
That's what I think about your Imperial business. Dead. You missed. Dead. This is like such a cheesy way of winning. So this guy will be this legate will probably be essential. Yep. And so we can't actually kill him, so we'll just have to outrun him and hide. But while we're here, it's a good opportunity to restock on arrows, on steel arrows. So it works out. Works out just fine. I'm honestly surprised. I 100% thought they were going to attack me on sight. So it surprises me that they like warn you to leave first. I am surprised. I mean, hey, I'm not complaining. If you wanna have this weird debate about it, I guess that's fine. I know I'm being shot at, by the way. I was about to say, I think Homeboy's up again. Down, boy. Hit him in the face with a shout every time. Hey. Knock it off. Ooh, an amulet. I don't know if I have that one or not, but I do know we're gonna need it eventually. Hey, you okay? How about you? There, I'm sure that'll help. Don't worry, gentlemen, I'm sure that'll help. Will be really funny if I start snacking on their corpses to heal me. Hey. Down. Okay. We'll officially skedaddle. Hopefully we can actually manage to get away without that dude chasing me. And without this becoming a larger issue. Because I'm just going to try and leave. Ah, there we go. He's not red anymore. I think we got away. Beautiful. But yeah, it's just weird though, because even after the Civil War, like, obviously the war is over, and obviously, you know, the Stormcloaks won, probably not the wisest decision, and we've already talked about that. In hindsight, I would have done things differently. But regardless, the fact that the enemy leaders, no matter what side you chose, still end up being essential seems so weird to me. Like, why wouldn't you make them unessential after the war's over and after you already chose, you know, after you've already chosen who you want to win and everything? Like, why would you still let them stay essential? That seems so weird to me. So something I just have never understood. I feel like that's a pretty simple. It feels like a very simple thing to me. Like, you could just flip it back really quick because they don't need to, because they're not going to offer you any quests anymore, right? I mean, you know what I mean? They're not going to offer anything anymore. So what's the point?
Hello? You?
Yo.
Thank Kinnereth for you, stranger. I'd almost given up hope of walking away from here.
Who are you?
Name's Valder. I hunt out of Falkreath. We tracked a bear to this den. Good coin for those pelts. We had the big sow cornered when they showed up. 3 of them, out of nowhere. Spriggans.
Gasp.
Niels went down before we even knew to run. Ari died just inside. I never even thought the things were real.
Oh, they're real.
I may have lost a drop or 2 of blood. Truth is, I'm not going anywhere like this. Hurts to breathe.
Let's see. Fine.
I just need a little.
Okay. I give him 50 minor healing potions? No, I'm just gonna give him 1, obviously.
Much better. Thanks, friend. I wouldn't have lasted much longer without that. But now what? I can't just walk away, not with my friends' bodies in there being torn apart by those beasts.
Don't be foolish, I'll do it.
You'd really risk your life for a stranger's honor? I don't even know what to say. Thank you, my friend. I'll wait here.
Yes, yes, yes. It's like, yeah, you just be quiet and wait there. All you're gonna do is get in the way. All you're gonna do is get in the way. Trust me. Now I don't know how sneaking is gonna go in here, because I don't know if the Spriggans will be. Oh, well, there's one. Well, you know, hey, I don't know if any of the other ones will be easy to see or not, but we'll try to do what we can. There is at least one more. Oh. The bear was right there. Yeah, calm down, Smokey. Alright? You have no idea where I am. We'll come around. Don't just hide behind the pillar like a coward. Wow, I one-shotted the bear. That's cool. feel like if the other ones were within, like, easy sight of that Spriggan, they would have panicked already, so. My sneaking damage is really good, man. Being able to one-shot the bear and stuff. Okay, so there's those two. Were they actually guarding anything, like a corpse? Oh yeah, I was distracted. I don't need any of the rest of your stuff. Alright, moving on, moving on. Oh, hang on, for a second I thought I saw the other one. Easy. Nobody panic. Well, no idea where they are, and I'm done being patient. Blast it. Hey. Wherever you are, just show yourself now, and we can be done with it. Ah, there they come. Dead. Yeah. Spriggans don't like fire very much, and as you can imagine, Dawnbreaker does nasty things when it comes to actual fire damage. Also, chest. And it's not even locked. Elven armor of the Squire. Interesting. That's cool. Oops. Wrong button. I didn't want the hide boots, I just wanted the healing potion. Here, put those back. Dwarven axe, but I don't need that either. Beautiful. Alright, let's roll. I think there's this way. Now see, no amount of looking would have made me able to see them, so no amount of sneaking would have made that possible, so I would say I would say that worked out well. They weren't trying to be super crafty and hide something underneath the waterfall, were they? I mean, not really. Oh, there was something. I mean, nothing I want or need, but there was something underneath. A shield and a great axe. Like I said, nothing I need, though. Alright, let's go tell homeboy that the battle is over. Oh, hang on. There was his other friend. He has a tiny, tiny, tiny bit of gold. Plus, I think we helped 2 of 3 people in Falkreath, so assuming it gives it to me, this could have been the 3rd person, which means this could make us the Thane of Falkreath, possibly. Depending on if it counts, because sometimes you'll do things, and even though it's a mission in Falkreath, it doesn't count it, and it won't give it to you. So, you know, it's not a perfect system, but if we're lucky, it'll give it to us. If we're lucky. And hey, that could be a good excuse for our character RP-wise for the reason we would help him.
It's done then. Justice, if you can call it that. Look, I want you to have this. I know it isn't much, but it's important to me. Ari gave me this dagger when we first started hunting together. I always said it brought her luck. You should be the one to carry it now. I'll give them a proper burial, then head back. Come find me if you're ever in Falkreath. You'll always be welcome at my door.
You're welcome, man. Alright, so fun fact, it didn't count it, by the way. So, you know, like I said, later, they don't always count it, man. You can't always, they don't always count it. You'd be surprised. Okay, we could go the, you know, Jarl Balgriff's, or I guess he's not Jarl anymore, just Balgriff's strange children. Now, okay, that's what I thought. So what's funny is after the enemy, after they lose, the old people get jammed into the old like Jarls and stuff. They get thrown into like the Blue Palace. So they're in the castle capital of Solitude, and in the actual castle part. So they're like in the basement down there. So if you ever want to actually do anything with them, you have to go to the basement and talk with them. So it's always kind of cracked me up in a little way. I always kind of found that funny. Let's see. We could do Dark Brotherhood stuff. Let's see here. I mean, now that the last major quest line we finished was Civil War. And we've done a lot of little things since then. So major quest line wise, we could consider pushing ahead a little bit with main quest as one option. I'm hesitating. We're waiting on Dawnguard. But yeah, we could do that. We could do Thieves Guild, but there's things about the Thieves Guild I don't like. So I hesitate to do that. We could do something else like that one, and then we could do Dark Brotherhood as well. Okay, let's just go talk to the Jarl's strange kids. Now, we actually haven't discovered Solitude, technically, even though we've been inside, but we were only inside Solitude for the actual battle, and we weren't inside Solitude, you know, under normal conditions. So, technically, it didn't count that as discovered, which, you know, I can kind of see it. But we did discover the stables, so we'll teleport to that, and then we'll see.
It's too bad they executed Rogver before we got here.
It's true. In case you don't know who the heck Rogvir is or whatever, so he's this dude that helped Ulfric escape Solitude or something. I think it's Ulfric once before, and so they cut his head off in an execution, and they kill him before you get here. Well, either you show up and you can't stop it. To my knowledge, I almost don't think you can. And so they kill him, but obviously we didn't discover it before we did the Civil War questline, so we never even saw the execution. And so then they just tell you about it later, like, oh yeah, by the way, you know, before we got here, they killed him or whatever. So it doesn't mean anything to us personally, because like I said, we weren't here before the Civil War, but, you know.
Go fiddling with any.
You know. Yeah, shut up, dude. If I was fiddling with locks, you wouldn't even know. I'm a ninja, all right? I'm a ninja. And plus, I think there'll be a lot of good quests to pick up in Solitude. And we've officially discovered actual Solitude now. Officially.
You see those warriors from Hammerfell? Doesn't matter how many. Got curved swords. Curved swords.
Apparently that's a super weird thing, I guess.
You're missing out on some wonderful opportunities working in that bar.
Interesting.
I've got a little work if you're interested, traveler.
Oh, yeah?
You're passing through Solitude? Maybe you're looking to make some easy gold, yes?
What did you have in mind?
It's easy to find things to sell. Things nobody will miss. Things from underground, or just left lying around in someone's house. I bet the two of us were very alike. So why not take the next step? We can help each other. My sister Deja and I are treasure hunters. We like to collect things.
I'm listening.
I knew you looked like a clever one. With the war, many more ships come through these docks, loaded with weapons and pay, but few people, and they pass through dangerous waters. We have an interest in one of those boats, the Ice Runner. The Solitude Lighthouse will be guiding it in. But if its fire were to go out, the Ice Runner would run aground.
So you want me to put out the lighthouse fire?
What an interesting idea. I think if someone were to do something like that, there would definitely be a certain amount of loot to be shared. Yes, if someone were to put out the lighthouse fire and then meet me on the docks afterwards, I could certainly direct them to that loot.
All right.
It would be best if we spoke little until you've completed your task.
Indeed. Oops. Okay, I just wanted to make sure that other thing wasn't highlighted. Meanwhile, I can see that the war is still not, things still aren't fixed. No surprise. Spoiler alert, they're never going to be fixed. It'll always look like that. So, you know, what are you going to do? What are you going to do? It's weird being here so late, because normally you discover, you know, cities a little sooner than this, but of course we did things kind of weird. So, being in Solitude when we're almost level 30. It's quite the difference. Oh, it's the water. I was like, what's that
I don't
noise?
abide fancy clothes, but you look like you might. I hear Radiant Raiments has a large selection.
What do you mean I look like I might? Do I look like someone who's over interested in fashion?
The winking skeever's got warm beds and cold mead. You look like you could use both.
Interesting.
Is that fur coming out of your ears?
First of all, no, okay? I'm too sexy for fur to be coming out of my ears. And just because I'm a werewolf doesn't mean there's fur. I mean, not that I'm a werewolf, but I'm just saying. So this place is the Blue Palace. It's the capital, like, castle of Skyrim and whatnot. It's called the Blue Palace because the roof is blue. At least I'm pretty sure that's why. I mean, the roof is blue, that much I'm sure of. Yeah. The roof is blue, that much I'm sure of. And I'm assuming that's why it's called the Blue Palace. But, you know. At the same time, it could be some sort of obscure lore reason that I'm just not aware of. Which I'm not very good about all the deep lore of Skyrim and the Elder Scrolls universe in general. And so I know a lot of, like, the more shallower lore, I think. A fair amount, but if it gets too deep, it doesn't take long before I am not all in on all the secrets.
If it's arms or armor you need, see Bayrand in Castle Dower. Bloody good blacksmith, that one.
Interesting. Hi.
No doubt most folk in Skyrim consider the dragons terrifying. I find them wondrous.
You the court wizard?
No, that honor is Sabil Stentor's. A smart man steers clear of Stentor. And keeps himself out of the dungeon when she's having a bad day.
What do you mean?
Let's just say that the headsman's axe may not be the worst way for a Solitude jail prisoner to die. Look at that. I've told you to watch your tongue, and mine is waggling. I've said enough.
So what's your job here,
I
Meleran?
make sure Erica keeps breathing.
Ah, well,
You are free to leave.
thanks, Mom.
Disrespect the law and you disrespect me.
Great thought. It's like, yep, great thought. Hello, former queen.
I swear to you, unnatural magics are coming from that cave. There are strange noises and lights. We need someone to investigate.
Then we will immediately send out a legion to scour the cave and secure the town. Halfingar's people will always be safe under my
Your
rule.
Eminence, my scrying has suggested nothing in the area. Dragonbridge is under Imperial control. This is likely superstitious nonsense.
I mean, not anymore, it's not.
Perhaps a more tempered reaction might be called for?
Oh, yes, of course, you were right. Falk, tell Captain Aldous I said to assign a few extra soldiers to Dragonbridge.
Thank you, Jarl Elisif. What about the cave?
I will have someone take care of the cave as well, Varnius. You can rest easy. You're dismissed.
So obviously that is a scripted conversation, because of course Dragonbridge is not under Imperial control. It's under, you know, Stormcloak control. But obviously, you know, there's no need to nitpick. Okay, we all know what's going on. Anyway, so first I want to talk to you. Hey.
I am the Jarl's steward. If you have court business to tend to, you talk to me.
I hear you're looking for some help with Wolfskull Cave.
You mean the Dragonbridge issue? I'll be honest with you. I was planning to let that go. Varnius is a bit jumpy at the best of times. There have been reports of weird happenings near Wolfskull Cave. Travelers disappearing, odd lights. I suspect wild animals, or perhaps bandits.
Completely normal.
I don't think it's worth our time with the war going on.
There's no war anymore.
But if you want to clear out the cave, I'll make sure you're repaid for your work.
Unless, of course, you're referring to, like, you know, war cleanup or something. Why did Ulfric let Elisif live?
Because killing her would yield no political advantage. By leaving Elisif alive, Ulfric completes the separation of the Empire and Skyrim.
Got him.
With Ulfric's troops here, Elisif will be forced to support his bid for High King. He secures the position and appears above reproach. What's more,
politics.
Ulfric's refusal to execute his slain enemy's wife will be portrayed as the ultimate act of compassion. It's genius, really.
Politics. Blah, blah, blah.
Feel free to return to me with questions.
Oh, actually,
The Jarl
why is it called
not to
Wolfskull
be-
Cave?
The cave has a bad history. Long ago, Potema the Wolf Queen used it for necromantic rituals. That's where it got the name. That was over 500 years ago. Nothing much down there now, but everyone's always convinced the cave is haunted.
Thank you.
Please, feel welcome in the Court of Solitude.
Hi.
If I needed something from you, you would know it.
What's your problem?
Nothing. I'm busy, and I don't like being bothered unless I'm expecting something from you. Oh, don't give me that look. Fine, I suppose I can find some menial task to set your mind on. We have something of a vampire problem. Bodies have been found with blood drained. I know of a den nearby you can wipe out as a precaution.
I'll see what I can do.
I don't expect you to be capable of even that.
Rude. Rude. Blah, blah, blah. Okay.
Vampires are clever hunters. More clever than you, definitely.
Woman, I will splatter your blood all over the wall. I have killed for less. Don't test me. Anyway, sorry. I think the dude, Balgriff, is downstairs. Back on track. There was lots of little quests to pick up there, so I couldn't resist, but back on track. Well, the group, look at all the losers.
Milk drinker.
Look at all the losers. These are all the losers of everyone who's lost.
Someone who holds their honor so cheap.
Ah, shut up. Hey, whiner boy.
Commander, even if those Stormcloak dogs have stripped away my power.
Look at all the losers.
You should be talking to my steward.
Your steward. I've heard there's trouble with your children.
Yes, my youngest son. He's a dark child. I don't know what to do with him. He was always a quiet lad, but lately, something has changed. He's become brooding, violent. He won't say a word to me, but I don't know how I upset him. If you could speak to him, draw out the truth, I would be immensely grateful.
The Whispering Door. Alright. Unhighlight this, highlight that.
I don't understand. Why can't we go home?
We should be taking the fight to the Stormcloaks.
Taking the fight to the Stormcloaks. Good luck.
And her family alone. They've been through
Good luck.
Here to shame an old woman? Leave me be.
I don't mean you any trouble. Just leave me alone.
It's just all the group of all the losers.
Now, what of Morthal?
Everyone lost. So now they're all just, here's where all the losers and the failures gather. The Losers Club, and you're all invited. Well, hey, that's cool. So yeah, that's what happens with anyone that lost. That is where they all end up. That's where they all end up. Okay. So, the other thing I want to look at is the house. Like, how much is left? I know that there's a lot of what's left is like very particular, decorating stuff. Like, there's a couple of little plaques on here, and then I know that there's a fair amount of that. Now I know that a few of it is taking specific things, like a Horker tusk or whatever. Whereas other things. Whoa! Giant. This is why I don't have my family live at this place. Hey, man. You want to go, giant boy? I've killed for less, pal. And you're on my land. Keep in mind. Anyway, before we engage that guy, yeah, so I lost my train of thought. So I know that there's a lot of it, it's like specific specialty stuff, but I know that there's the fair amount of it is just because I think we ran out of iron was the biggest reason that we stopped finishing it up, is because I think we ran out of iron. Now, I think we have a little bit more since then, possibly, so we'll have to take a look, but I just want to jog my memory on how much is left, and then we'll see, because I know that my bedroom upstairs has a fair amount of little things. I know the basement hasn't been touched yet, and the basement will have some specialty stuff as well. And then I think there's a few little things across a lot of the rest of it. But let's go ahead and get this guy off my land. Ow. Okay, well, the good news is I increased my heavy armor skill. No one panic. Get off my property. Yep, it happens. You'd be surprised. This is why you have to be careful, because you never know what is lurking when you spawn in. Beautiful. Okay, now we can go ahead and equip our ebony sword again. Alright. Let's see. Ooh, bear pelt, giant's toe, some gold, a mammoth tusk. Cool. Thank you, Mr. Giant. Anyway, but yeah, that's why my family doesn't live here. Now, obviously, all of my family's essential. That's the reason I always marry an essential person. Because if they're not essential, there is a possibility they will die. And kids are all kids are unkillable in Skyrim, so there's no need to worry about that. So, you know, there's a few things that you should worry about though. Okay, so we have some specialty stuff. Yeah, so we have like a bear head, deer hide, large antlers. So yeah, a couple of those. Yeah, we have some saber cat pelts, a couple of teeth, and then the snow version as well. Okay, so there's some of that stuff. And I thought I heard a sword hit the ground. Hopefully that was just a bug and that was not actually something falling. Right. Anyway, so yeah, so there is lots of kind of some specialty stuff there. In the main room, we have an alchemy lab, but that takes a couple of, yeah, like quicksilver, 1 iron ingot, some log. Apparently we're out of logs too. Now we do have an arcane enchanter, but we're not building that because there's one right in the tower, so there's no reason to even waste the material. And then you have, of course, another elk head, you have a horker, mud crab, and slaughterfish. So there's that. So again, lots of specialty stuff in there. And then in the armory, or the whatever this place is called, I think it's the armory. So then this one is where we just ran out of iron stuff, because there's lots of, you know, very normal iron things in here. Yeah, see. Now some of it is bugged because I know that we don't have room for all this. I know we finished most of that. You know what I mean? Like a lot of, there we go. See, it's already updated. Now this is what's accurate to what's actually left in this. So yeah, this one is just iron. Because I was about to say, I know there's no room for more mannequins. I can promise you that. So, you know, how much have actually left? That's why you have to be very careful what you end up building. Because, see what I mean? Now this one's bugged. Now this, it pretends all this stuff is left. None of that is there. Almost none of that is left. That's what's left, see? See what I mean? That's why you have to be careful. Now, of course, this one is done. It's the only one that's completely done, I think. Actually, no, the trophy room is done. Now, this little back room... Again, no, this one I hesitate because I'm... There we go. This is what's left. Okay, so we have a safe, another little display case, some specialty stuff. So this is why you will always hit it at least twice, because then you can know for sure. And then, of course, I know the trophy room is done. And then my bedroom has another pretty big slew of things that we don't have here. And I think that was another one of the cases of I just ran out. Gonna hit it twice here. Okay, so yeah, we have a long chest. Yeah, lots of little iron stuff. Yeah, so yeah, lots of little specialty. So there's lots of specialty, but there is a fair amount of just big stuff that we're just not done with. Pretty much. And then, of course, there's a basement, which nothing is done down there, so there's no reason to even look. Okay. That was my question. So yeah, it's lots of, like, elk, you know, it's lots of, which you need large antlers for. It's like elks, and then there's a few other things, like some slaughterfish, mud crabs. And then, yeah, mostly the biggest thing is iron. We just don't have any iron. So let's run back to the warehouse. Let's see what we have. I know some of it we already have, and a lot of it, like you know, like the bear pelts, you don't need iron for that. You just need leather strips. So we could grab any of, like, the saber cat heads or elk antlers or things like that. We could grab anything that's related to that. At least, because I know that we could do all that. And then it would be nice, the more we can eliminate, the better off the easier it'll be, methinks. But then we'll look into actually doing some other quests, and I don't know how much iron we collected, because again, I don't really remember, to be honest. So first, what do we have in the way of, like, the large antlers or slaughterfish scales? First, let's go to, like, large antlers here. Hopefully we have some. Ah, we have 4. Beautiful. Okay, so we have a fair amount of those. Now, slaughterfish scales. I think I bought some. Yes, I have just enough for 1. And then I think we have some mud crab related things. Ah, yes, there's a lot of those, but I think I need mud crab legs. I think I need more than just this. We'll take all the ones we have, but I think I needed more than that. Okay, so we'll take that. Now, from an iron perspective, I don't know how much of this I had. Okay, we actually do have a fair amount. We actually could actually get some work done. We do need some more. Yeah, give me all the strips. Give me the regular leather. Give me all the nails. Let's see, what else do we need? I know we needed a quicksilver ingot. I think it was quicksilver. Let's take out by one quicksilver. Saber cat pelts. The snow pelts. We'll almost certainly have to make trips. Yeah, like the bear. I know we needed bear stuff. We'll grab the little bit of straw we have. I don't think we need any more. We need any more wolf pelts. But like I said, the odds of us not having to come back are very slim. Odds are we'll be making trips anyway. I don't think we needed ice wolves. Actually, I don't think we needed horse. I think it was we need like deer, not horse. I believe it was deer. Goat horns, goat hide, glass. We do need glass. Dwemer, dwarven ingot, deer. There we go. There's another one, but I'm not really sure what the difference is. Now we're overweight, but we're gonna drop a lot of this stuff anyway, so we'll lose a lot of weight just dropping all of that. I don't know if you need cave bear or regular bears. Let's grab cave bear too. Okay. Yeah, we'll have to grab a lot. We have a lot of weight to drop, so anything we can drop that I don't need? Let's see. Okay, well there is some stuff, like the mammoth tusk, for instance. But let's do it while we're up here. Okay, so I'm going to handle all the dropping and picking up. I will probably, after we're done with that, I will probably swing by a maybe Belethor's shop, see if he has any glass or straw to buy, and then I might make a trip to someplace and buy some more sewn logs, because I don't think we had any. I think we were out. So I will do all that, and I'll just see you guys in a minute. Okay, here we are back again. So
like this needs a good steward. I'd be happy to take on that position if you'd like.
actually, that's not a bad idea. Okay, so this is something that is okay, so this is something that's interesting. So your homestead can get a steward. The issue is you can, so obviously I think this is not technically Whiterun's like hold, but because I brought Lydia here, she can volunteer for it. So your steward can get you all kinds of interesting things. Like you can buy a musician, so you have music, and you can buy, she'll buy different farm animals. It's like she'll get you like a cow and a chicken or something. There's a lot of little other things. You can buy a carriage so that you can just like fast travel to major cities from your house. She can buy logs for you, so you don't have to do it yourself. There's a lot of stuff. Now the bonus to having Lydia do it would be she is essential. Now because previously not all housecarls are essential, so you can get some that'll die. So it sucks when you get a steward, put them in the house, they do their job, and then as you saw, maybe a giant shows up and maybe they're outside and then they get killed. I've had that happen before. And so having Lydia do it might not be a terrible plan. Because then of course she wouldn't be able to die, and this is probably the only house we'll ever end up building. The reason she's with us is because I ran out of carry weight. And so I brought her with me to carry things. I'll say I have to think about it.
Of course. I didn't mean to meddle in your private affairs.
You're doing great, Lydia. Don't worry about it. Mostly I just want to not just yet. I probably end up having you do it because it's at least that way you're doing something useful rather than just chilling at the house. But the real reason I brought her with me is because, like I said, I was out of carry weight, and for all the pelts I'm grabbing, because I didn't know how many I'd need. Now I grabbed all the glass. I found some goat horns. I grabbed all the glass that I could find, and I also found a fair amount of straw as well. So now we have quite a bit of iron now, and so there's on top of all of that, there is also there's also all the pelts that I'm carrying and lots of specialty stuff. There's some things I'm a little nervous about, like the mud crab stuff. I think you needed like the mud crab legs as well. I think it was more than just the I think we are missing some things. It also just occurred to me, I think you needed saber cat teeth, and I don't think I grabbed any. But I know at least I know we have We have that. Now, there's the thing is, this says deer hide. I think I have deer pelts, and you need deer hide to make the elk heads. Pretty sure. There we go. See, I know I have the saber cat pelt. I think Lydia's carrying that, but I don't think I have any teeth on me. See, there's another example. Is you need saber cat teeth, and I do not think I'm holding it. But looking at the elk, you can see it's up there. Anyway, we'll build what we can with what I have on me. But yeah, there's a lot of things I'm missing. There we go. That's one thing I know we can build. Ah, we can get the horker and the mud. Oh, the mud crab too, and the slaughterfish. Good. And then the arcane enchanter, of course, we're not building, and then we don't have enough. We don't have the elk head thing anywhere. So there's the enchantment table, or the alchemy. I mean, the elk head is going to go up there once we have room for it. Let's see. Ah, there we go. There's the horker over there, and that's cool. And there's the mud crab. Very cool. So there's a lot of the little stuff that we're knocking out. Okay, and then what's back here? Yeah, this one I need hinge, iron fittings. Okay, so I need hinges, all kinds of like-minded things. Okay. And lock, I need corundum ingots. That's something else I forgot. Okay, well then let me do that. I'm going to run to the house and grab some corundum ingots so I can make locks, and then I'm going to grab any saber cat teeth that I have. Okay, back again. This time with corundum, and I think I grabbed 10 ingots, and then I also grabbed all of our saber cat teeth, and I think we're holding like a lot. I think we had 14, so that's quite a few heads. All right, Lydia, I gave her quite a lot of stuff.
I am sworn to carry your burdens.
Don't you give me lip, Lydia, all right? First of all, give me all those pelts, give me all those pelts, give me all those pelts, and I'm going to trade some things with you, things I probably won't be using, like those, because it's not the right thing. Let's see. I also could give you the regular leather, although I could also hang on to them. Let's see. Oh, well, I could give you at least most of the straw. I probably bought too much. Here, you can have 18 straw. All right, anything else I need to drop off while I'm just stalling for weight? No, it's all in the ingredients. That's where all the weight is. Here, you can have 4 of those. Let's start with that.
Let's get going then.
Okay, so the bear, and then the saber cats. Ah, the front room is almost done now, because there's all the cats. Okay, and then this one. I think, oh yeah, all we're missing is the elk head, so that one is only one away. Okay, back room. See, that's not true. Come on, don't lie to me. I really having a hard time believing that's true. Come on. Thank you. That's what I say. Come on, don't you lie to me, son. Ah, there we go. With these ones, I can put elk antlers up. Ah, there is a slaughterfish back here as well, so that's something we're gonna need. This one's iron fitting, a couple hinges. Okay. So let's see. Let's go 2, 4, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then let's build one lock for now, and then we'll see. Then we'll see where we're sitting. Display case. Yeah, we need 3 steel ingots. Something else I don't have, but that's all right. We'll have to come back for the scales anyway, so that's not that bad. Cool. Otherwise, there we go. There's that display case. Very nice. Okay. Let's go ahead and hit the bedroom next. I think the bedroom is a lot of little stuff, I believe. Okay, I know. Let's see, what do we need? Nails. I don't have any nails on me. It's a good thing we have this anvil in the house. Imagine what a pain this would be if I had to leave the house every time I needed something. 2, 20, 30, 40, 50. Yeah, imagine if I had to leave the house every time I needed something. Like, that would be so annoying. So it's a little better. I mean, it's still not great having to make trips, but it's better than it could be. It is not worst case scenario. Alright, that's not what I need. Not what I need. There we go. Grab those. Build that. Just whatever we can throw out, man. Is iron fittings. Okay, we need some more iron fittings. As you can see, it's all warping in here. Lots of good stuff. This room gets more and more impressive. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Follow me. She's like, why am I here? I was like, well, because I was out of weight, alright? I was out of weight and you were convenient. Come on, don't lie. I know I have less than that. I know I still have less than that. Thank you. Hinges. Well, at least I got the other chandelier up. I need hinges. So that's cool. Now I got more hinges up, which is awesome. Or more chandeliers, not hinges. We're getting there. We're getting there. Or no. Hinges. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Beautiful. Bedroom is getting just about completed. As you can see, I think this is bookshelves. Yep, there'll be some bookshelves to fill. Okay. Bookshelf. There. Now all we need now is a elk head in the bedroom, and then that's done. There's another little section, by the way. Lovely. Alright, so there's all of that. Now we are like so stinking close to being able to finish this whole shindig. Are you gonna lie again? Oh yeah, it's lying again. So not true. Come on now. There we go. I was about to say. Definitely not true. Alright, we need more iron fittings. Iron fittings. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Also, level up. Okay. Let's see. Bearhead. Sabercat. And lampstand. Grindstone. Weapon racks. Cupboard. I need more iron fittings. One, two. Oh, that's it. We're out. 2. All right. Well, we'll see if we can do anything else with what the little bit we have left. Oh, we can do a tiny bit. And that's it. We are out. We are all out, but we are almost done. Look at this. We have like, mostly it's a lot of deer hide. As you can see, this place gets pretty stinking cool looking. Once all this stuff is built up, we're almost done. Like we need like, what, a couple of horker tusks. And it's lying again, by the way. We need a couple of horker tusks. We need like deer pelts, or like deer hides rather than pelts or whatever. And then we need a tiny bit more iron. But otherwise, we're there, man. We could build a few locks while we're here if we have the parts for it. Oh, we don't. You need iron. Okay. We do not have the parts for it, but it's fine. But the point is, we got even more stuff done. The house is nearly completed, and I think even this one is missing, what, one more, right? Yeah. Well, that one is only missing one more. And then, of course, we have the basement stuff, so we do need a little bit, but I'm glad that we went back and grabbed it, because we got a lot of that stuff done. So let's run to the warehouse, and, well, actually, weight-wise, how close am I? I'm at 281. Okay, you know what?
Here.
Here.
I am sworn to carry
I need to carry everything you have. Give me pelts, those, the straw. Okay, that's all yours. Okay, I need a steward for my house. Are you interested?
I'd be honored to be your steward. You've built a fine steading here.
Beautiful. Okay, so so now Lydia will actually be at our house being our steward, which will be cool because of course she is essential, and so she won't even be a steward that'll die on me. And of course we don't use a follower anyway, so it's fine. Anyway, okay, I'd like to make some improvements.
What did you have in mind?
All right, first of all, we have the money. We have like almost 30,000 gold, so let's get a carriage.
I'll see about hiring a... Certainly.
Give me a bard.
Pleasant to have some music in the house. Certainly. What did you have?
Get me a horse.
Good.
Just to prove that I can. Just to prove that I can.
What did you have in mind?
Give me a cow.
Keep an eye out for a good... Certainly.
Give me a chicken.
I'll see to it at once.
There we go. I'd like you to buy furnishings for the house.
What room would you like me to furnish?
Oh, wow. I did not know you could do this. Apparently, you can just buy the room all completed. Well, that's broken. All the work we put in, and I could have just spent money. Well, that's okay. You know what? I'm happy. I'm happy with the way that we did it. It says buying materials.
What are we running short of?
Okay, so you can buy, like, the little stuff, but we don't need to. And buying, like, stone is ridiculous when you can mine stone for free right there. Clay is the same thing. Anyway, but there's a lot of it though that was worth it, and it is funny that you could just literally buy everything completed. Like it's funny. To me, it's still worth it because it's still more motivation to look around and do it yourself. And I prefer the way that we did it, to be honest. And I'm assuming that it fully furnishes it rather than anything else that money does. But that is pretty funny that you could just buy and have it done. Otherwise, we probably would have had it all done by now, because we have like almost 30,000 gold. Now after that, how much do we have? See, after all that money I spent, plus I bought like iron and I bought goat horns and I bought all kinds of other stuff. So after all the money I've spent in the last whatever couple of in-game hours, we still are at almost 20. We're still at a little over 22,000 gold. So, as you might imagine, we would have had the house done by now had I done it that way. But that is okay. That is okay. I put all those away. Now we can go and drop all of our inventory, and then we can actually get something else done. And then we'll have to level up as well. We'll grab our level as soon as we drop all this stuff. Now, I need to find deer hide, not deer pelt. And I'll have to see if I can remember the difference. And then nails, quarry, lots of pelts. And we have a fair amount of straw now, too. Okay, anything else I'm carrying that I need to drop off? Let's see. No, okay, we're all good to go. Oops, now we can level. Okay, so we're up 50 because of the ring we're carrying. So let's just go, let's grab 1 health. Alright, so we're up 37 in smithing. That's enough to grab 1 level up on either side. So grabbing Dwarven or Elven. Okay. And then, okay, we did grab heavy armor. We could grab another one immediately. We could also grab unarmed attacks with heavy armor, do their armor rating and damage. Oh, we're actually not at that level yet. So we could grab the 2nd level of heavy armor just in general, which wouldn't be bad. A lot of our other stuff is not doing terribly, but considering we're actively wearing heavy armor and our rating is not great, let's go ahead and grab that. There we go. That'll make our heavy armor better. And considering it's what we're wearing right now, that makes sense. That makes sense. Okay. There we go. Now that we got some work done on that, first let's give it a save. That's actually a good idea. Beautiful. Now, up here to the Whispering Door.
Do you get to the Cloud District very often?
He says district like it's not just like what, 1 building or 2 buildings. Do you get to the district? What, you mean the whole district? Yeah, I've been there before. I've ran around the 30 seconds it would take to run around this city. Guard duty. Well, your cousin's probably dead. Sorry to be the one to spoil you. Meanwhile, Heimsker, whatever his name is, doing his thing. Doing his thing. We look awesome. We look like a freaking Spartan, mixed with a Roman soldier.
I ask that you and your friends muzzle that dog of yours. The howling coming from your Vaska has gotten out of hand.
It is funny because we are werewolves. Well, you know, some of us are. Me and Ayla. A lot of the other companions have cured their werewolf, which I can't even totally blame them. I can see why they would. I can see their reasoning. You think this kid is upstairs? No. It's actually down here. And I don't even know if I'm talking to the kid. I'm going down here, though. Ah, it is the kid. The really funny thing, so these are Jarl Balgriff's children. So it's like... these are Balgriff's children. So it's hysterical because he's like imprisoned in the Blue Palace and his kids just still live in Dragon's Reach. It's so funny because his kids still live here. It just sounds funny.
Another wanderer here to lick my father's boots. Good job.
You're first of all, your father's a long way from here, so I ain't licking nothing. And even if he was here, I certainly wouldn't be licking his boots. Peasant. Anyway, your father said to speak to you.
So, the disgusting pig sent you to bother me.
Got him.
One day, I'll tear his face apart so he can leave me alone.
That's right.
My father doesn't know anything about me. But I know about him, and about the war. More than he might think.
What sorts of things?
I know that he still worships Talos. That he hates the Thalmor almost as much as the Stormcloaks do. That he worries about being chased from Whiterun.
That was a valid worry.
That I don't have the same mother as my brother and sister.
Ooh, adopted? How do you know these things?
This castle is old. Lots of places nobody's been in a long while. Places where you can overhear things, see things. And the Whispering Lady.
Who's the Whispering Lady?
She won't tell me her name. I've gotten good at listening to keyholes. At the door in the basement, I hear her talking to me. I thought I was caught, but she started telling me even more secrets. But I can't open the door.
Where is this door?
In the basement. Trust me, you'll see it. I bet she'll talk to you too. Bye.
Interesting.
Absurd that you can't cook good sweet rolls.
It's even funnier too, because he's like door in the door in the basement, like it's not the one right behind where these guys are sitting. That's an old ratty looking door. Listen at the door.
At last. I've been waiting for someone more fit to carry out my will. The child is spirited, but lacks agency.
He's ultimately just a kid. What could the boy not do?
The boy is good at sussing out secrets. But the corruptibility of children is ultimately too limited for my purposes. You,
Gasp.
though, I expect will prove far more malleable.
I am not so easily molded.
You may think so, but in the end, you mortals will always flit like fire with the winds of your desires and conveniences. And those winds issue from my whispers.
What do you want me to do?
First, you must open this door.
Okay.
A piece of my power has been locked away behind it, and even my eyes cannot see past the seals. I'd much rather it be in the hands of an ambitious and talented person, such as yourself.
How do I open the door?
The whole of Whiterun is ripe with paranoia and tensions. The Jarl's court is right to fear the power I hold behind this door. The Jarl trusts few, and they will be his undoing. The Dark Child knows of what I speak. Let him guide your path.
Gasp. Hey. You want to talk to me about a certain whispering woman?
You know the Whispering Lady, don't you? I can tell.
How do you know how to open the door?
I told you, I know everything about this castle. For some reason, that door is special.
Or do you know?
Only 2 people can open it. Balgroof and Farengar, the court wizard. How you get it from them is up to you. Nobody would notice if Farengar went missing, I promise you. Alright then.
Tis an interesting strategy to be sure. So of course stealing from the ex-Jarls would be a much bigger pain rather than stealing from a certain wizard that we all know. And I feel like just waiting just a little bit until it was like closer to bedtime will be easy cheesy. Now we could try pickpocketing him or we could try killing him. I don't know if he's essential or not, so I'm not sure how impossible of a task that's going to be. But hey, we'll give it the old college try. I could just ask, but you know, where's the fun in that? I'm just gonna stand there like super sketchily. Oh, he is going to a room somewhere. He does have a room back there. Lols. Alright, well, we're gonna save it because in case he is essential and I knife this dude, it'll be pretty funny if, you know, Turns out, oh look, he was essential the whole time, or whatever. Alright, his arrow has stopped moving, so odds are he's sleeping now. No. Goodbye, Farengar. I didn't like you anyway, so I don't feel bad about killing you. I'll take the key, thank you. It'd be really funny if they see me walking out of it. They just see his body, but like, I know this looks bad. So, fun fact, guys, he's not essential, as it turns out. And I didn't get caught, and I therefore have no bounty, and I didn't get in trouble. Lol. And I got the key, easy as that. Just walking into the super sketch room. Let's see. To anyone reading this, beware this blade. It is hoped that the only people having access to this room should be the Jarl of Whiterun and his trusted wizard. If anyone else is reading this, please understand the magnitude of your folly. Turn around and never speak of this room or this blade to anyone. It has corrupted and perverted the desires of great men and women, yet its power is without equal, to kill while your victim smiles at you. Only a Daedra most foul could have concocted such a malevolent and twisted weapon, but it appears that all who wield it end up with the crazed eyes of those wild men who roam the hills chattering with rabbits. It is not to be trifled with. Not even the hottest fires of the Skyforge could melt it. Indeed, the coals themselves seemed to cool when it was placed within. We cannot destroy it, and we would not have it fall into the hands of our enemies. So we keep it hidden, dark and deep within Dragon's Reach, never to be used. Woe be to any who choose to take it. Sounds like a great weapon. Immediately takes it.
Excellent work. Now, I trust you're sharp enough to see that the sword doesn't match the description of the ebony blade you may know. It has languished too long outside the winds of alliance and betrayal. To return to its past glory, it must first drink the blood of deceit. Your world is admirably steeped in lies and inclinations. My blade is a darling leech that feeds on deceptions and nourishes its master. Seek out those closest to you. The final pluck of their misguided heartstrings will accompany my blade in a song of your grandeur.
Ah, yes. Well, there we go. We helped yet another Daedric Lord. What could possibly happen? So this is the Ebony Blade. It absorbs the life essence of your foes, strengthened by the blood of deceit. So basically, you use this to kill people that trust you, and the blade gets more powerful. I don't remember how powerful it gets, like what it tacks out at, but if memory serves, even after you do all that, it ends up not being that great, if memory serves.
You know the Whispering Lady, don't you? I can tell.
Well, you don't have any special dialogue, so... Anyway, but yeah, and that's it. We did it. And all we had to do was kill an innocent person to do it. No problem for me. Anyway, so obviously we're not going to use the blade because like it's a lot of work, and honestly, even it would take a lot of kills, and I don't know what it tacks out at, and I don't know if it ends up being worth it, but I feel like I remember it even afterwards not being that good. But obviously it's a Daedric item, and so of course it's worth having. Even so. So obviously it's worth having, but it's just funny. It's just funny.
My cousin's out fighting dragons, and what do I...
And hey, I mean, it's a cool looking blade. I'll say that. And we got it. So that's cool. So now we'll go put it back in our little Daedric drawer, if that makes any sense. And then we'll figure out what we're doing next. But yeah, it's an easy, cheesy little quest. I imagine it would be more difficult if you, had a problem with killing people. But of course I don't, and Farengar has nothing good to offer me, so I have even less issues with killing him than normal. So we can drop the Ebony Blade in the box. Now, as you can see, our list of Daedric items grows ever longer. We have the Ring of Hircine, the Mace of Molded Ball, we have Mehrunes Razor, we have the Ebony Blade, we have the Skull of Corruption, and we have Sanguine Rose. Lots of fancy stuff, that's for sure. Also, Zombies Lair is online. Fun fact. Anyway. Okay, now let's go ahead and look at our rest of our quest here. Let's see. Solitude Fire. I am tempted to start Dark Brotherhood. That wouldn't be a terrible idea. That's the thing, though, is when we get it, that she's going to give us the Brotherhood armor, and then we'll be wearing Brotherhood armor for a while. Because it's, A, it's really good armor, but B, it looks really cool, too. So we could do that. We also could grab this one, because it's kind of an unrelated quest. We could press a little bit more in the actual main quest as well. That's an option. We also have a plethora of side things that we could choose to be doing as well. Let's see here. Decisions. Well, maybe let's press in with Dark Brotherhood. I could kind of get behind that. Maybe that's what we'll work on. Methinks I could get behind that. All right. Luckily, we already discovered our little Brotherhood entrance here, so it's not even gonna take long. Which is cool. Which is very, very cool. And then, yeah, we'll be switching armor, but it's fine, because the Brotherhood armor is very, very good, and it looks super cool, so I don't have a problem with that. Alright, I wonder if I should take off my helmet. Nah. So this is when our character starts to do some super dark things, as if the things we've done up until recently haven't been dark, but I'm just saying. She continues to fall darker and darker as she's about to take Astrid up on her offer of joining the Dark Brotherhood.
What is the music of life?
Man, that sucker's loud in my headphones. Silence, my brother. Man, there's something about the pitch of that thing which just destroys my right earbud, which is already on its last legs. And it just makes it like just buzz so loud in my ear. Oh, just does not feel good. Luckily, I remembered that was a thing, and so I did take it out this time. So I took it out before it really kicked off, which is good because it hurts otherwise. All right, sorry, I had to fix my earbud. We're gonna walk in all cool, like I'm not in that much of a hurry. I'm just business.
Ah, at last. I hope you found the place all right.
Easy cheesy. So what happens now?
Well, what happens now is you start your new life in the Dark Brotherhood. You're part of the family, after all. This, as you can see, is our sanctuary. You won't find a safer place in all of Skyrim. So get comfortable.
I am honored to be part of your family, Astrid.
Our family, my dearest. Our family. Together, united as one, the Dark Brotherhood can accomplish anything. But you must be anxious to get to work. I'm arranging a job, but need a bit more time. For now, go see Nazir. He's got several smaller contracts. Soon, the Night Mother will arrive. And things around here are sure to get even more interesting. Ah, but one last thing. A welcome home present. The armor of the Dark Brotherhood. May it serve you well in all your endeavors.
Heyo. With friends like these. Alright. There's our shrouded set. Let's see. Who is the Night Mother?
The unholy matron, the shrouded lady, the mistress of the void. She goes by many names. Ages past, Sithis gave a woman 5 children. She killed them to win his favor, thus becoming the Night Mother. If you believe that sort of thing. Today, she's a skeleton. An ancient corpse. But more importantly, a corpse that's been brought to this sanctuary by her keeper.
Alright, so the Night Mother's being brought here?
Yes. A few months ago, I received word from the Night Mother's keeper that he had arrived in Skyrim from Cyrodiil. The Night Mother's crypt in Bravil was destroyed, a result of the chaos caused by the war with the Thalmor. That forced a relocation. I don't know where the Keeper has been these past few months, but I recently received another letter. He's bringing the Night Mother here. Soon.
Let's see. Where did the contracts come from?
They used to come from the Night Mother. Potential clients would perform the Black Sacrament, and she would hear their prayers. The Night Mother would communicate this to the listener, who would then dispatch a speaker to arrange the contract with the client. But that was a long time ago. There hasn't been a listener in years. Not since Cyrodiil was overrun in the war with the Thalmor. But people don't know that, so they still perform the ritual. And we eventually hear about it. When someone wants us, we find out.
Let's see. Okay.
Be sure and introduce yourself to your new family members. They're all very eager to meet you.
And I am eager to meet them. But first, armor. Shrouded armor, which gives you poison resistance by 50%. We have boots, which the wearer is muffled and moves silently. We have the cowl, which bows do 20% more damage. And we have the shrouded gloves, which backstab does double damage. So as you can imagine, pretty amazing armor. And it looks awesome. I'm such an assassin. It looks great. I love it. So yeah, that is lots of sweet armor. Oh, look, the book that I can actually grab without getting in trouble. But no, we don't need it. I just wanted to look. I also kind of wanted to see what she was looking at, but... Alright, wasn't there something in here? Ah, there it is. I thought I remembered something being in here. I don't think there was anything too insane in the membrane to grab, but... Cool. It's important to look around. You never know what you might find. And now I'm not going to get in trouble if I grab any of this. Before she's like, could you not? I'm like, sorry. You can even keep the book. Alright, so this one you have shrouded shoes, shrouded robes, shrouded hood, and shrouded cowl maskless, shrouded hand wraps. I'll show you what all that means in but a moment. So the shrouded other stuff that we grabbed just now. So you have another option. The first one is the shrouded cowl maskless. So it does the same thing, but it takes off the mask in case you wanted to see your face. Personally, I prefer the mask over the over the non-version. Now, the other armor set that we picked up is the Shrouded Hand Wraps, which is double sneak attack damage with one-handed weapons. You have Shrouded Hood, which is sneaking is 25% better. Shrouded Robes, which is destruction spells caught 15% less to cast. And Shrouded Shoes, which is the wearer is muffled and moves silently. So it's the same exact thing. It's just this is a wizard and magic user version of the Dark Brotherhood armor. So in case you were going magic, then that stuff gives you very similar stuff, but it's a little different design, of course, for designed for like more of a magic variant of the other version. Anyway, but of course we are not going specifically we're not going magic, so we will be wearing the regular version. So first, let's say howdy.
I'm afraid I don't have
to Nazir and everybody.
Again, to the part where he tries to buy you.
Well, so let's say hi to the family first.
Okay, wait. Here we go. Oh, you're such a pretty little girl. With the sweetie like a sweetie? Oh yes, how about some chocolate? Oh yes, please, kind sir. My mama and papa left me all alone, and I'm so very hungry. I know a shortcut to the candy shop, through this alley. Oh yeah,
Sketch.
Very good. Mine's dark down here. Oh, but you're so beautiful. Such a lovely smile. Your teeth! No!
Oh, Babette, but you are so wicked.
What about you, Festus? How did that last contract turn out?
Oh, yes, please, old man. Regale us with your tales of wizardry.
Ah, the young and stupid. Always mocking the experienced and brilliant. My contract went very well, I'll have you know. Tried a new spell. Little something I've been working on in my spare time. Came this close to turning that priest inside out. Damn messy.
And
And what of your latest, Arnbjorn? Something about a Khajiit. Merchant, was it?
Oh, a big doggy chasing a little kitty. How adorable.
I am not adorable. It was not funny, and he wasn't a merchant. He was a Khajiit monk, a master of the Whispering Fang style. But now he's dead, and I have a new loincloth.
Oh yeah, lots of
So
interesting
you're
characters
the
here.
newest member of our dwindling, dysfunctional little family. I've heard quite a bit about you.
Oh, you mean in that manor house during the thunderstorm?
Let's see.
It happened just like
You will hear even more, I assure you.
Ooh, cocky. I give you 3 days before you screw up and someone runs a knife across your throat. But who knows? I've been proven wrong before.
Astrid said you'd have some work for me?
Did she now? Well, as it turns out, there are a few lingering contracts we haven't had the chance to complete just yet. And more, dribbling in from time to time. I'll assign them to you as they become available, to be completed at your leisure.
Sounds simple enough.
It is. These aren't particularly glamorous assassinations, I'll be honest. Don't pay much either. But they'll keep you busy. Just do them as you're able. There's no real time limit. The targets aren't going anywhere. You can turn each one in as it's completed, or wait and turn in the whole group when all the targets have been eliminated. Whichever works for you.
Easy enough. I'm ready for the first set of contracts.
Well then, let's get started. I've got 3 available right now. Your targets are the beggar Narfi, an ex-miller named Enodius Papias, and Baytild, a mine boss. When you've completed all those, we'll see if I might have some more.
Well, there you go. Sorry. We have contracts. Tell me about that guy.
He lives just outside Anga's mill in the woods. He was once the miller. Now Papias is just a paranoid recluse who thinks someone is out to get him. And he's right.
Interesting. What about Batilde?
She separated from her husband several months ago. Now the two run competing mining operations. Baytild's angry and desperate, a fighter.
And Narfi?
He's a hapless beggar living in some ruins just outside the village of Iverstead. Easy, even for you.
Well, there you go. What can you tell me about yourself?
Ah, well, I'm Redguard, as I'm sure you've noticed. Though not like most of my kind you'll find in Skyrim. That's for damn sure. I am a child of Hammerfell, born of the sands of the mighty Alakir. In that great desert, blood is a shade of crimson I can scarce describe. My past is long and storied, and not altogether proud. But the Dark Brotherhood saved me from myself, and I have never looked back.
Cool.
You've got people to kill, my friend. Best get to it.
Thanks, bruh. A kill marked for death. A new one. Okay, so we have marked for death. Speak and let your voice herald doom as your opponent's armor and life force are weakened. Very cool. Plus, it doesn't cost almost anything.
When one can divine the future, success may not be assured, but it can at least...
I don't really want to
be
interrupt their
anticipated.
conversation.
It helps that I've already foretold my own death.
That sounds suckish. Hi! You're intense.
New sister, may I offer my most sincere welcome to our family.
Thank you. It's nice to meet you, Gabriella.
You certainly have a strange energy about you. I look forward to following your progress.
What can you tell me about yourself?
What a curious question. Well, I enjoy moonlit nights, taking long walks on the beach, knitting, and unicorns.
It is very funny.
In fact, I once took a seaside stroll on a moonlit night and discovered a unicorn, which I proceeded to stab in the throat with a crochet needle.
Got him.
I'm a woman of refined yet simple tastes.
Got it. Not a fan of talking about yourself.
Until next time, sister.
That's my bad.
Stories true.
Word certainly travels fast, doesn't it?
By Sithis, you slew everyone. Well, except for that one you kept alive to serve as witness. Does your
Sorry.
witness or your skill know no bounds?
I'm the perfect weapon. My innocent childish form grants me nearly unrestricted access. Poison or a good bite usually takes care of the rest.
Hello, little vampire.
There you are. Astrid's told me all about you. Heard she pulled the old choose your victim gag with you. Ah, I love that one.
Let's see. Nice to meet you, Babette.
You're going to love it here. We have a lot of fun, and we look out for each other, just like any family.
What can you tell me about yourself?
I'm just a little girl. The Dark Brotherhood killed my mama and papa, and then they took me captive. Please, please help me.
Yeah, I've heard that.
Rather convincing, don't you think?
I mean,
in truth, I'm no
more or
more a
less.
little girl than you are. I was once, of course, 300 years ago. Vampirism tends to keep one remarkably fresh.
Fun. It's got to be convenient.
The next person you murder.
In the end, I relied on a woman's natural weapons, beauty and seduction. The rest was a formality, though a rather wet, messy formality.
And you guys are a talkative bunch.
Yes, yes, you're the new family member. Let's make this easy. Consider me the cranky old uncle nobody talks to. You go your way, I'll go mine.
Nice to meet you, Festus. What can you tell me about yourself?
I like to say I was born with a wand in my hand. Well, not literally. You could see how painful that would have been for Mother.
Yeah.
But I was
sure.
a prodigy, casting simple spells by 1, completing complex incantations by 3, resurrecting corpses by 7. Ah! When I was 13, I accidentally burned down the family home. Bit of lightning gone awry. Oh, but soon after, I mastered my gifts completely.
For sure.
I went on to teach at the college. Left after 2 years. Too simple. Too safe. None of them truly understood the glory of the Destruction School.
Very cool. As you can see, they have a pet spider, which makes a lot of noise. Ah, yes, there's Festus. He's the cranky old uncle that we all love. Anyway, yeah, there's the spider. Very loud, very irritating to listen to. Sorry I had to put you through that, but I wanted to talk to them all. Specifically Babette. Everyone, and then everyone else was there too, but her especially. Quick, let's do it before I get caught. Huh, what's funny is it was locked, but it doesn't even say steal, which means I'm not even going to get in trouble even if someone was right here. Even though it was locked, so I was getting bad, like, you know, don't do this vibes, but alas. Oh, there's Vizira. That was the last one I was looking for. I will probably interrupt him from his otherwise peaceful nap. Hey, man, let's chat. Wake up.
Welcome, my sister. Welcome to our sanctuary. You have made the right choice joining us, I assure you.
Nice to meet you, Vizara. I guess it's Vizara. Nice to meet you, Vizara.
You just trust in Astrid, follow her orders, and you'll do fine here.
What could you tell me about yourself?
Once I was a shadow scale, an assassin in service to the King of Blackmarsh, trained by the Dark Brotherhood since the day of my hatching. Ah, but that was a lifetime ago. Today, I am the last of my kind. My order is extinct. Now, I happily serve Astrid in this sanctuary. I am a trained killer, and once again have been given purpose. Life is good.
Nice. Well, nice to meet you, man.
Right then.
All right. Beautiful. I think there's all the introductions. Here's the attendants, as you can see, very indistinguishable. It's, I mean, almost indistinguishable. It's really hard to read. Like, never steal the possessions of a dark brother or sister. You get the idea. Very, very hard to read, but these guys are very unofficial, and as far as the whole rules and tenets are concerned, the Brotherhood used to, like, super be into those, but these guys are very unofficial. They're very unofficial. We're on our last legs here. Also, look at this cool mural, man. Hail Sithis. And I think this one just leads back out to the main area. This just goes in. Mostly, I'm just taking a quick peek around for any preliminary goodies. Huh. Random. And iron mace that I certainly don't want. Ooh, iron ore. And I'm not going to get in trouble for taking this stuff, so you might as well. Wow. The sanctuary's run down, man. There's like all this crap back here. It's all shoved in here. Unceremoniously. There's like one little bed. Ah, well, that's not exactly secure, is it? Right, anyway. Anyway, that's pretty much it. We have our contracts. I mean, it's only the initial, you know, it's only the initial contract, so they're all three very easy. And I don't know if we're gonna knock them out like as fast as we can or anything. But so that guy is Arbjorn or Armjorn or whatever his freak his name is. We're not talking to him. He's a jerk. He is a big jerk. He's a hothead, and like I said, he's a jerk. He is Astrid's husband. Fun fact. And no, I don't like him. No, we're not talking to him. Who cares about his story? He's a werewolf. Fun fact. He's a werewolf. So otherwise, just ignore him. We'll pretend he doesn't exist. It'll be fine. Anyway, so let's go ahead and we're actually gonna run back to the warehouse. I want to drop off Dawnbreaker and get our daggers again because especially now that we're you know back in light armor again and we are and you know light on our feet and all that. Wearing the sword that glows feels a little bit. I mean, obviously unrealistic, but even more than that, it feels a little weird to be carrying this glowing sword. It's like a freaking lightsaber. It glows so brightly. So we're gonna drop it off at the house, and we'll grab the razor again, and then we'll grab. I think we still have our other dagger as well, so we'll grab both of those, and then we will put back our old Imperial armor as well. Although we could hang it up is our other option as well, like run to our other house and put the actual armor away. Okay, well first let's go ahead and grab the razor. Let's put back Dawnbreaker. Alright, now let's see here. Somewhere in here we have a dagger. Well, we probably have several ones. There's our dagger. And then we'll put back the ebony sword. There we go. We're going to highlight both of those. Okay, and then let's see. So this will be up high, so I'll have that one left, right, and that should be on our hip. There we go. See how much more realistic that looks? It looks so natural. Anyway, okay, so we have one piece to put back here. Let's see. We're actually going to hold on to that. I think I'm going to store those at our house. Now, the maskless one we can store, but we're going to probably put the shrouded one up at our other house, as well. Just because I think that would look cool. All right, anything else we need to drop off while we're here? We have ingredients, so there's a few of those. There's one book. Okay, there is a few things. So we have like one iron ore and one leather strip. Okay, we also have a couple of soul gems. Beautiful, and we might have some potions. Yeah, we got one. Then we have one book as well. Although we actually could make a book run really quick because we're going to be running to the house. So, all right, let's go ahead and grab any book that we have. Those are all bounties. That's a book. Book. Not that. Book. Not that. Not that. Book. Not those. That's a book. That's a book. Those are a book. Book. There's my iPad, but ignore it. Yeah, lots of and then all the spell tomes, of course. Wow, we actually had a lot of books, more than I realized. That's alright, though. And then I don't think we had anything miscellaneous. Okay, and then we had some ingredients. And I think we did have some selling stuff as well. Yes, gold necklace and a couple of silver rings. Okay, I think that's everything. Oh, mammoth tusk. That was the other thing. We had a mammoth tusk. There we go. Okay, now I think that was everything. Yeah, we're holding the 2 outfits, but that, of course that's fine. Alright, let's roll. Okay, here we are at the house. As you can see, things look a little bit different. We have a carriage now. We have a horse that hangs out in our little stable now. We have a cow and is like feeding stuff over here. And somewhere that bops around is we have a chicken there somewhere too. So lots of good stuff. Lots of good stuff. And then inside the house should be, of course, Lydia and a musician. Lydia to be a steward and to protect things, and then the musician for entertainment. Ah, there's the musician.
Hello, my name is Oriella, the bard that you asked your steward to hire. I hope my music will be pleasing to you.
Fantastic. I'd like to make a request.
Of course. Anything you like.
Let's see. Dragonborn comes.
Yes.
She says yes, like she's all like depressed about it.
Our hero claims a warrior's heart.
What? No instrument with it? Otherwise, that doesn't make any sense. I was like, well, I'm not hanging out for this. Well, I'm not hanging out for this. She doesn't even play an instrument with it. No, it doesn't even make any sense. No wonder she was all put off about it. Cool. I wonder if we should jam this on an end. There we go. Cool. Now we have robes. And we have the cool, like the Spartan-looking Imperial armor. And then, funnily enough, we have the Stormcloak officer armor on this side. So, you know, it's kind of ironic. Well, she's all like, no spirited at all. No spirit at all. She's just completely put out. She's just fine. It's just like, okay, well, first of all, I'm paying you for this. So how about you just slow your roll, okay? It's just like, I'm paying you for this, man. Like, don't act like I'm putting you out of anything. It's literally your job that I'm paying you for. Also, where the frick is Narfi? Let's see. Iverstead, okay. Hey, look, I also found the marker as soon as I looked it up to find out where he was. It's like I didn't give me a marker at all. It's just like, I don't know, figure it out. Figure it out, he's here somewhere. It's like, great, thank you, appreciate that. It's awesome. I like our armor. The Dark Brotherhood armor is very, very good. It is very, very good, especially because its bonuses are always like super in line with what I always do. Like obviously backstab damage, you know, lots of other stuff. I think we already grabbed cultist armor. I think we already have that. I think we're good.
Now I remember. You're that new member of the companions.
New member of the
So,
companions.
You what? Fetch the mead?
Okay, first of all, I lead the companions. And do I look like I can fetch the freaking mead? Idiot. But say, isn't this guy usually derping around over here? Alright. Sucks to be you, pal. Look at that, times 12 damage. Lols. Like, that's crazy. Because obviously we already have times 6 damage because of our perks, but then these gloves gives you whatever your backstab damage is double. So, you know, times 12. So obviously that's pretty insane. Okay, X Miller. Okay. Let's see where that one is. Outside someone's mill. There it is. I saw it as soon as I was scrolling down. But obviously that one's easy because A, he was asleep, which is convenient, and B, he's on the outskirts of the city, so, you know, he's already not being watched. Like, that's the easiest one ever. Easiest one ever. Alright. Now this guy... He's a miller out here. We might try and snipe him with a bow. We could give that a shot, or we could just try and backstab him. We'll have to see. We'll have to see what happens. You can tell how sketchy this looks, though. Just like this person in this armor that's clearly Dark Brotherhood, just walking through the city. But like, nothing to see here. Oh, well, he's not wearing armor, so now he's completely screwed. Because my bow damage should certainly be enough to kill him without, yeah. I should certainly be able to kill him with the bow, because he's not even wearing any armor. If he was wearing armor, I might be worried, but even then... Whoop. A little high. Okay, somehow that counts as a miss. I disagree. I don't know why the bow is firing that far to the right. Man, it's like a gun with a misfire. Let's go down and get my arrows, because no one saw me kill him, even though it was all lit up. But I think it was because I was being stared at by like a rabbit or something. Let's go and get my arrows in this guy's face. See what I mean? He was sitting right there. You could even see the arrows, like stuck in the tent right there. Like it was right where he was sitting, man. I disagree. Garbage. Garbage. All right, now this is the only one that might be a little bit tougher, that at least has a chance to slightly give me something, because this one, she's actually in the city. That guy was on the outskirts. The first dude was on the outskirts. You know, not exactly rocket science. But this one, she's actually in the city where there's guards and stuff. So we're gonna have to be a little more careful. We'll have to see, of course. We actually also could. Oops. I equipped the wrong one anyway. Let's actually make sure my things are right. Yep. We're good.
They say that vampires attacked the Hall of the Vigilant.
So I've heard.
Burned it to the ground. Never heard of vampires doing anything like that before.
Yeah, I know, right? What are you gonna do? That is a problem when I take up the Dawnguard DLC. It's not even a problem then, to be honest. That's just something that'll only maybe have kind of some sort of effect on me then. I was like, all right, now's the chance. And then I just saw, like, those two. There's a guard right there. Like, that was certainly not the chance. Don't mind me, you two. You just go about your business. Now, is that like a miner's quarters or something? That's the real question here. That's the real question here is going to be, do you have, like, a house? Because if you have a house, it kind of solves itself. Ah. Hopefully you don't live with anybody. I don't think so. I think that I think he was saying that you and your husband had a separation. Ah, she does have a house, and I don't think hopefully she's not with anyone. Go inside your house, lady. You guard, go about your business. You don't need to see what's about to happen here. All right. We should wait a little bit though, because she just went inside, so she might just be standing right around the corner. So we're just kind of stalling for just a second. Okay. Also, our washer's doing that thing again. Ignore it. Easy. 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 Nailed it. Please don't be awake. Please don't be awake. Well, she hasn't immediately seen me. Ha! Sucks to be you. We should give it a save, actually, now that this is about to happen. Luckily, there was an autosave, so we're not completely screwed, but still. Dead. Take all of that. While we're here, we might as well rob her blind. I don't know if she has anything good other than the little bit we've already taken, but doesn't really look like. Oh, well, she has a little bit of money over here. Washer's doing that thing. Well, it's not my laundry in there. Okay. Nice. Well, hey, those ones weren't that bad. I mean, you know, even what is his name? Nazim? I think that's his name. Anyway, even he was saying that he's like, these are not hard, they're not glamorous or whatever. So, you know, I didn't expect anything else. But to be fair, I mean, it's like the hazing, right? I mean, I'm still the new kid. So it's like the hazing of the new guy. So, you know, not surprising. But hey, hopefully I'll be like, look, it's pretty simple stuff. I got it done. Very simple. No big deal. And hopefully that can just be the end of it. And you can tell what the colorful cast of the Dark Brotherhood is. You can tell. All have their own weird little quirks. I mean, and even Azim says it. He's like, our own dysfunctional little family. I'm like, that's such a great way to describe you guys. It's a dysfunctional little family. Ah, it's kicking off.
But the Night Mother is mother to all. It is her voice we follow, her will. Would you dare risk disobedience?
Don't mind me.
And surely punishment?
Keep talking, little man, and we'll see who gets punished.
Oh, be quiet, you great lumbering lapdog. The man has had a long journey. You can at least be civil. Mr. Cicero, I, for one, am delighted you and the Night Mother have arrived. Your presence here signals a welcome return to tradition.
Oh, what a kind and wise wizard you are, sure to earn Our Lady's favor.
You and the Night Mother are of course welcome here, Cicero. And you will be afforded the respect deserving of your position as keeper. Understood, husband?
Her. Oh, yes, yes, yes! Thank you, thank you, thank you!
But make no mistake, I am the leader of this sanctuary. My word is law. Are we clear on that point?
Oh, yes, mistress. Perfectly. You're the boss.
That dude is off his rocker. Hey, Astrid.
Ah, there you are. Good. I was done speaking with that muttering fool anyway.
He's right there.
We've got some business to discuss.
Do you have a contract for me?
I do indeed. You must go to the city of Markarth and speak with the apothecary's assistant. You'll probably find her in the Hag's Cure when the shop is open. The girl's been running her mouth. Wants an ex-lover killed. She's apparently performed the Black Sacrament. Her name is Muiri. I need you to talk to her, set up the contract, and carry it out.
Anything else?
Just do whatever the contact wishes. Be professional, represent us well, and get the job done. Since it's your first contract, I'll let you keep whatever Muiri pays.
Sweet.
She'll be generous, I'm sure. They always are.
Sweet. Okay. Let's go, turn it in. Like, hey man, I have 3 that are all done. Bam, they're all done just like that. Too easy. Nazim! What's up, my Red Guard dude?
I see
Nazir, not Nazim. I was close.
Baytil lies dead, I hope.
Alright, Narfi's dead.
Congratulations. You slaughtered an emaciated beggar in cold blood. You are truly an opponent to be feared.
Oh, for sure.
Here's your payment.
And first of all, it was just a contract, man. I don't have any say in who I'm killing, okay? I was told to kill, and I killed. Don't make fun of me. But I still got 500 gold for it. Anyway, that other person is dead.
Good. And I hope you were careful in that lumber mill. Those splinters and rusty nails can be quite nasty.
Yeah,
Your payment for a job well done.
More teasing from you there, comedian. Again, no say in my contracts, okay? And the last but not least, she's also dead.
Of course she is. I hear the mining business is extremely cutthroat. And those hours, the murder. I could do this all day.
Please, with the puns.
Here's your payment.
Or play on words, whatever they're called. You know what I mean. You're killing me, Nazir. You're killing me. Yes, you are very funny. All right, I'm not even going to ask him for more contracts because I already know what he says. He doesn't have any. It's a take-turn type of situation. Once I have... Obviously, we got that mission from Astrid, and so... obviously, we have that mission from Astrid, so that is our current contract, and so he won't give us any more. He won't give us any more contracts until we're done with our current ones. So, and so it's a very much a taking turns type of thing. Anyway, I guess we probably should talk briefly to the nut job.
Another member of the family. Hello, hello. So very good to meet you.
Hi. I'm tempted just to draw the line immediately, but I guess we'll play nice for now until we know where our character stands with these people. Good to meet you too, Cicero.
So polite, so nice. Cicero likes you. The Night Mother is sure to like you too. Oh, we're going to be fast friends. Fast friends.
Let's see, why'd you come to the sanctuary?
The Night Mother's crypt in Breville was desecrated. The Imperial province is ravaged by strife. Nowhere there is safe at present. So Cicero brought Our Lady to her new home. Here, this is the only sanctuary left in all of Skyrim, you see.
So I've heard.
Such was my honor as keeper.
Mm-hmm. What are the duties of a keeper?
Oh, Cicero takes care of Our Lady's body. Oils it, preserves it, keeps it safe. Make sure nobody disrespects our matron's coffin.
Icky. And what can you tell me about yourself?
Me? Oh, Cicero is just the keeper. I keep. I look after our matron, you see. The Night Mother. I keep her clean and protected and happy. But I am not the listener. Oh, no. There is no listener. Not yet. But someday, I pray that one will come to hear her say...
rhyming scheme.
The words.
Alright, you just stay away from me, clown. You're so freaking weirdo. So icky. He's just like, he's so gross. You stay away from me, clown. I don't want to deal with your garbage, you freak. You freaking weirdo. Stay away from me, clown. Anyway, before we got weirdly talked to and looked at by the clown. Alright, we're probably gonna hold off on that one just a hair. Let's see. We could like hit you know, the Galder legend, now that it's been so long. That might not be a terrible idea. We also could hit a little more of a lower key one as well. Let's see. We also could hit that. That's actually not a bad idea. Let's see. What else we got here? Okay. Let's just do something a little bit more low key. Knife Point Ridge. Well, that's convenient. We're about as close as we can be, so let's head that direction. Shall we? Yeah, this armor's awesome. I fully expect us to be wearing this for a while, because on a stat basis, it's really good. And, yeah, because even its bonuses are obviously super prevalent for the most part to everything that we use. You know, again, no surprise there. But it's all sneaking and bows and backstab and all that stuff, which is all very much up our alley. So. Where? Oh, there he is. Get wrecked, nerd. I'd loot your body, but I have like 50 werewolf pelts, or, you know, wolf pelts. Not even gonna take it. Not even worth the 1 pound that'll take to carry it. So, I think we'll hustle over there. I attack that deer, but it'll only at best have small antlers. So there's no reason to even bother. Hang on, there's something else red ahead. What? Oh. Boom. Dead. Alright. I'll take it for the book. Oh, I forgot to drop off the books at the house. I think I'm still carrying like 45,000 books. Pretty sure. Also, book. And yeah, we'll take all 3 of those. Take that and take that. Beautiful. All right. Well, I mean, carry weight wise, we're doing fine. So I think we'll prioritize. We'll hit we'll hit this, you know, this bandit leader right now, and then we'll run to the main house and we'll drop off all the books we're carrying, and then we'll probably be dropping off whatever loot we have as well that we get from this place, you know, at the warehouse once we're done. So we'll make it work. We also might look into switching to werewolf to attack this place. It is a definite possibility. So we'll look into it. Ooh, what are this? There's a fried horse. I don't need horse hide. I need what is it? Elk hide? Deer hide? I think I need deer hide, not even deer pelt. Wow. Yeah, this wagon got fried, my dude. Oh, chest. Iron boots. I'll take those. I don't need that. The washer's doing the thing again. It's up there. Alright, well, let's see if there's a way around this way. Also, there's something else over here. There's something else over here. Although, I think it might be on the other side of that little mountain, and obviously that's not worth it. There we go. Huh, we're actually not that far from an Imperial camp as well. So if we desired to, we could run over there as a werewolf once we're done with this place. And slice them up something good. Alright. You think we're sufficiently close enough? Probably. Alright. Let's hit it. I'm ready. Charge. Wait for it. This is normal. There we go. Get mauled. Who else wants some? I'm coming up here, punk. Wait for it.
And make this quick.
Wait for it.
Tell you what, you start running, or I can stab you in the back.
Like he's still finishing his taunt while I was killing him. Also, I think his corpse just fell into the ground. Hopefully I can find it again. There's someone there. I think so, bud. Just grab and throw him. Where did he go? There he is. There he is. Kind of counterproductive to throw him back here. Ugh. Alright, we already ate him. Nothing crazy there. Alright. Time for the buffet. 1, 2, 3. Alright, and where is the dude that fell down here? There he is. We're gonna make a quick detour. Let's run to this Imperial camp. It's right here, and woo, obviously. It'll be quick, and then this way we can run and kill these guys, get progress, then we'll run back, and then we'll go inside the actual cave. It will be worth it. Incoming. Oh, is this the same Imperial camp I attacked before? Oh, yes it is, as a matter of fact. Well, that's unfortunate. Alright, I'm leaving. That was pretty funny. That's pretty crazy luck, huh? Well, we're ignoring you, bud. I gain nothing from attacking you. Hopefully this is the trail that actually leads up this way. And by trail, I mean hopefully there's a path I can use to get up here. You know, considering such a powerful monster, these things are really not good at jumping. I hope I actually get back up here before there's any kind of morphing back situation. Almost there. There we go. Okay. Almost there. Oh, that's not it. Alright, we're good. Yo! Man, that looked like that was... That looked like I was eating something weird on for her. Down, bandit. Alright. Those guys were slow to that party, man. Like, what? Were they not listening to their buddies get massacred by the werewolf on the other side of the wall? Methinks they should have paid attention. Hey.
What was that?
Get up. Just swats her aside, just so disrespectful. Come on, stand up. Let's go, Bandit Chief. Let's see it. Come on. You ready to die? Just so disrespectful. Absolutely no respect. Alright, I don't think there's anybody else in here. I think the actual interior is very small, so. Alright, well hey, we made good progress. Let's go ahead and morph back, and then we'll do all the looting in here. When we run outside, we'll loot anything good out there, and then we'll be good to go. Plus, in here there'll be lots of ore. I think I saw several ore veins. So we'll have that going for us as well. I'm hoping that was enough. I was about to say, I'm assuming that was enough, right? As sure enough it was. Okay, yeah, equip that, and then power-wise, let's equip those. Actually, first let's equip this. Alright. So, ooh, ebony ingot and some money. Take that. We'll take it, but I doubt I'll be able to actually use it. Are you just carrying an orc dagger? Yeah. No thanks. They're just bones. Ooh, it's iron too. When did I get so spoiled? I was hoping it was iron, but I didn't even want to jinx it by saying it out loud. But as it turns out, it is iron. Which at this point, really, we have the money. We could just go to like any smith I could find. What? It's an expert door? Well, I really want to risk it though. I mean, I really would love to be able to get the iron in there. Anyway, we have the money now that we could totally just buy the iron that we need. At this point. Nailed it. Anyway. It would not be that out of the question. Just because we have the money now, so. If we were actually getting close. Hang on. The game's having trouble proving that I'm hitting the right thing. There we go. Anyway. But, yeah, at this point we could just buy the iron that we needed. Because I think we're missing some other little random specialty things. I believe. So, you know. Hang on. We're doing it. Beautiful. Okay, any other on the way out? We'll look for any more, but that was a lot of iron, man. Okay. Let's go ahead and equip my razor. Oops, I have the wrong things equipped. There we go. Beautiful. All right, let's run outside. Let's grab any of the grab any loot these punks might have been carrying. Take that. You have nothing I want. Anything inside the card I should know about? Nope. Okay. What other goodies we got here? Dwarven dagger. It's not better than what I'm using, that's for sure. Oh, I thought that was a body. I was just like, I don't remember killing anyone over here. Okay. Nothing good up here. Anything over here? Take all of that. What about you, pal? You have a book. And what about you back here? Don't you worry, I didn't forget about you. Oh, that's still you. Ah. Arrows. Alright, then the main massacre. Where most of the death occurred. Like that, and then there was this guy that was underneath because he fell through the floor. Ooh, and he has steel arrows, which is good for me because that's what I use mainly. Alright, the last little area I wanted to make sure I looked at was the smithing area. Iron arrows. It's a skill book, but I already saw it, but ultimately it's a book, so I'll take it. A novice lock. No big deal. Take those two. Orcish Warhammer. I think we're all set. Nice. Okay, well, let's go turn this in and get our reward. Ah, it was at Falkreath. Alright, so let's run to this. Let's turn all this in. Then let's run to the main house. Let's put all the books on the shelf that we're carrying. And then we'll figure out where we're at. But we are carrying like a boatload of books, though. So it's something that we're going to be doing like as soon as we're done turning in the bounty, just so we remember to do so. Because we're carrying a truckload of books. And we'll try our best not to look suspicious as we turn this in. But like, hi, I'm totally not a Dark Brotherhood member, and I would like to turn this in, please. They're like, gonna be honest, having trouble believing you. You stupid goat, could you not? Anyway. You'll be like, you know, gonna be honest, having a little trouble believing that. It's like, nope, it's true. Totally not a Dark Brotherhood member. I realize I look incredibly suspicious in this Dark Brotherhood-looking armor, but...
It's so good to see you again.
Thank you. I'd like to... Oh, wait, no. I don't want to purchase your stupid house. I want this.
Excellent. You've done us a great service. Here is your reward.
Yay.
Don't judge Dengeir too harshly. He's old.
Okay. It's like, I mean, like, I guess I could purchase the house, but I don't even need to. Plus, it's another one that I'd have to build. You know what I mean? So it's just like, yeah, no thanks. I'm almost fully complete. I'm almost completed finishing the one I have. I don't want to purchase another house. Like, come on. Anyway. Alright, so yeah, now we'll run to the main house here. I wonder if we can fill that bookshelf, because I know there's the one bookshelf that I'm going to go to immediately is the one in my bedroom. I think that there might be a bookshelf in the enchanting tower. Possibly. I don't totally remember, but there might be. Yeah. Possibly. I know that there's that one, but that's the one we'll start at, and then if we fill it, then we'll look around and then we'll see.
We drink to our youth, to the days coming.
Oh, now she's playing an instrument. That's better. That's better. Now she's actually playing an instrument. It doesn't sound so heartless.
With our blood and our steel, we will take back our home.
Yay, for accidentally siding with the wrong side. Okay. We'll just put it in until it tells me. It's like, nope. Too many books. That's it. Alright, how many can each one hold? 18. Wow. That's a lot of books.
All hail to
2. Wow, we almost filled this whole thing. I was about to say, I don't think we're gonna fill the whole last layer here, but see? But we got almost all of it. That's awesome.
We're the children of Skyrim, and we fight all our lives. And when Sovngarde beckons, every one of us dies.
that's really good looking armor. Anyway, not the point.
But this land is ours, and we'll see it wiped clean.
Well, I'm happy that she's finally playing an instrument. Honestly, it makes it sound so much better. When I requested the first song, that there was no instrument, she was just like crossing her arms, looking pissed. It was so funny too, because she's like, I'll sing your stupid song, because technically I'm being paid to. I won't be happy, and I'm not gonna sound good, because I don't want you to enjoy it that much. But I'll kind of sort of do it. It's just like, do whatever you want. Just sing anything. It's like literally sing anything good, okay? Anyway. But hey, we did get like all of our books onto. We almost filled that whole shelf. We got maybe a little over half of the last one full, and we'll have to see if there's more bookshelves. But looking at this particular moment doesn't seem that important, considering we are out of books. So even if there were more, what does it matter, right? All right, so put those in there, that in there, that in there. I think we have a tiny bit of ingredients. Actually, hang on. That's been bothering me for like way too long, so let's just fix it while I'm thinking about it. There we go. All of that goes in there. And we don't have any books on me. We do have some mining stuff, though. We have an ebony ingot. We have 15 iron ore, which is awesome. I don't think we have any scrolls or Daedric items. Oh, I saw a scroll as soon as I said that. Hey, there we go. We did have a scroll. All right. Apparel-wise, we're good. Arrow-wise, or, weapon-wise, we have some arrows, an iron war axe, and potions. We do have a tiny bit extra. This, I know I saw some soul gems. Beautiful. I mean, hey, it's tradition at this point, so you might as well always save it while you're here. Beautiful. Whoops, sorry. Alright, let's go ahead and give this a save. Lovely. Alright, well, that'll be a great place to call it. We made good progress today. We got done even more Daedric items, and we officially started the Dark Brotherhood as probably our main focus going forward as far as which storyline we're more or less working on. Dark Brotherhood will probably be our focus more or less going forward. We'll probably take intermittent breaks between... we'll probably take intermittent breaks between individual missions, so we might not just knock it out all in a row, just like we've done previously with everything else, that we take a tiny break between things, but for the most part, that'll be more or less our main focus, so methinks that's the plan. And of course, we will be keeping our eyes peeled for our ability to finish our house, because we are very, very close, and so that would be super exciting to be able to get that 100% finished, because then once we do that, once it's done, then we could officially move in. And by moving in, of course, I mean transferring all of our goodies. So this house will probably never be used after that, to be honest, because after all of our loot's there, then that'll be the only, that's the only reason we come back here at all. So anyway, so yeah, once that's done, that'll kind of take care of that, and so then that house will be our new main base of operations, and which will certainly be cool. And yeah, and so I have been considering off camera, because now that we're so close, I have been considering a little bit off camera doing some of the house stuff, but we'll have to see. I'm still having that debate in my head. The only thing that kind of occurred to me is, like, if I'm thinking about like gathering, like, let's say Horker tusks, because I think we need a few more, the best way would be to like go north along the coastline and just run along the coast until you found some. But my worry is that if I did that, like, what if I had a random encounter or attacked by a dragon or something? And technically that stuff is stuff that I show. And so if that happened, then I would prefer for you guys to see it. You know what I mean? So I feel like it's often a safer option to show it, and then if nothing exciting happens, I can cut it out later, versus the other way around, where what if I wasn't recording and then something good happened, but then I couldn't show you later? You know what I mean? So I feel like it's wiser to go the other direction. Anyway, but recording-wise, I think tomorrow should be normal. And then either tomorrow or Wednesday, we'll talk about the weird recording schedule for the last half of the week. because of the holiday, and that'll either be brought up tomorrow or Wednesday. But not worrying about it today. Anyway, that is going to call for this one. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed the content today, and we will talk to you guys later.